Good evening. Welcome to the 2024 graduation ceremony for the School of Social Sciences and Humanities. The ceremony is about to start. We understand you may wish to use your mobile phone to take photos or record parts of the ceremony. However, please could we ask that you refrain from making or taking calls throughout the ceremony. This is a special day of celebration and we encourage you to be present and enjoy this special experience and save social media posting for after the ceremony. Please do feel free to take as many photos as you'd like though, and be mindful to keep the aisles clear and not to block the view of anyone sitting around you. We hope that you all enjoy yourselves today. It's obviously a formal occasion, but it is also a celebration. So please feel free to clap and cheer our graduating students as they receive their well-deserved awards. Please celebrate everyone as they cross the stage and not just the student you've come to support as well. If you have young children with you and they become restless, please do feel that you can step outside if you need to, and don't worry, you'll be allowed back in so you don't miss your student's big moment. A presentation photograph will be taken of each graduating student as they cross the stage. These will be available to purchase from Marston Events back in the foyer of the Waterfront building immediately after today's ceremony. The nearest toilets are located that side of the marquee and can be accessed using the doors at the back. We're not expecting any fire alarms either, but if we do need to evacuate for any reason, please follow directions from the stage and our stewards dotted around, and we'll leave using any of the marked fire exits. The weather seems to be holding up, so at the end of the ceremony, our graduates will exit via the main entrance of the marquee. Stewards will then guide guests out of the marquee via that exit once our graduates have left, where you can then meet up again on the waterfront and take lots more photos. So that leaves me with one last question. Graduands, are you ready to graduate? Not too bad, but I think we can do better. Graduands, are you ready to graduate? Please now, if you are able, stand for the procession.
Good evening. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor of University of Suffolk, it gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome you for the graduation of the School of Social Sciences and Humanities. And I also want to give a warm Suffolk welcome to our new Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jenny Heim, who joined us in August, and these are the first set of graduations she's doing here at Suffolk. So it gives me great pleasure to declare this congregation open. Please be seated.
Well, good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for coming. It's fantastic to see you here, and what a beautiful setting. We're lucky it's not raining, and I hope you are able to peek some of the beautiful pink sunset on our waterfront. Today is a celebration of your achievements as the graduates of 2024. Some of you may have had the privilege of being able to walk here, but I know many people travel considerable distances, and in some instances, thousands of miles. Regardless of the distance travelled, you are all equally welcome. As Mohammed mentioned, this is my first year at the University of Suffolk, and I would just like to give praise to my predecessor, Helen Langton, which I'm sure many of you have met, and congratulate her on her magnificent leadership over the past 6 years. So today is about success and the fact that you have been able to complete things. You gain a certificate which confirms that you have the requisite knowledge and skills. But I don't doubt that all of you have changed and developed over the course of your studies. That is inevitable. You've probably also given up quite a lot to reach the end. Sleep is not uncommon. Fractious relationships with the people potentially on this side of the audience, they're probably as relieved as you are to have got to this stage. And the tenacity to overcome challenges of trying to combine life's rich tapestry, the need to earn, and all the other things that you need to do. But here you are, and our congratulations. Everybody's life changed during the pandemic, and one of the things that the University of Suffolk did was alter the way in which they taught to what's called a block and blend method. And we found that this was better for students and they had greater success rates. That is being adopted by other universities. One of the key features of this university is its working with many partners. We love working with partners because it leads to broader, more vibrant communities. I will give you a few examples. As you walk down to this marquee, you went past a white and grey and black striped building called the James Hare. In that building, we've made a very significant investment, and there are, in fact, in there 10 dental chairs. Now, I know going to the dentist probably isn't your favourite occupation necessarily, but by me, it is totally essential. And the country in general, but this part of the country has woeful provision. And so we are very proud to have worked collaboratively with the NHS to not only provide NHS services, but start the training of dental therapists and dental hygienists. In the news as well, we know there are other parts of the country that need help. Pharmacy is another example. But it's not all about that sector. One of the biggest growth areas of this country and an economic driver is that based around creativity, and it is one in which we excel. We've been very proud to work with industrial partners to launch a new course this autumn, that of esports. There aren't enough people skilled in this area, and our industrial partners have helped create this programme and are keen to snap up the products of it in due course. My very first graduation on behalf of the university was at Great Yarmouth in the Minster. Some of you may know Great Yarmouth, and it is an area of the country with very low uptake into further and higher education. We work there with East Coast College and have invested in a new place, it's called The Place, in the centre, the heart of that town, right opposite the market, where we're going to introduce the opportunity of education to a new audience and work collaboratively with the library. We're very proud of that. The businesses there are crying out for a greater skilled workforce. Universities, including our own, need to answer the world's questions, and we generate new knowledge through research. Research is assessed during the Research Excellence Framework, and it was so pleasing to hear that areas of our provision here in Suffolk already are international and world leading. Some examples. The relationship between traffic-related air pollution and airways pollution in primary school children during pick-up times. Or a collaboration with East Anglian Ambulance Service, where we're investigating the impact of urban pollution on respiratory health in paramedics. We also specialise in crime and social justice, and the research and investigations have led to a direct change in the way serious sexual assaults are investigated and implemented now throughout the country. Partnerships come in all shapes and sizes, and it was really wonderful that this time yesterday, that we sealed one of our relationships with Ipswich Town Football Club. We offer sports science and sports analysis here, and Kieran McKenna came to receive an honorary doctorate. They are excellent partners, and for those of you that are supporters, you'll see our name on the side of the stand as well. We want to spread our reach and venues, and so we're delighted to be offering more courses in London with London School of Commerce, to focus particularly on the School of Social Sciences and Humanities. As I hope you are aware, we present great emphasis on you and how you connect with the wider community and make positive change. I won't ask which of you remember it, but the school's motto is, "We connect people, place and society." And all our courses embrace this ethos. We've already shown that in a number of ways. Your professional placement experiences are testimony to this, and we collate feedback from the places that you visited, and it's overwhelmingly positive. You've been involved in courses and university life, such as our International Children and Childhoods Conference and International Women's Day, and amongst you are prize winners. You don't always need to be a prize winner, it's prize enough to have got to this stage. You're going to leave us for pastures new, but we are very proud of you. And some of those elements that you've learnt here, I hope will sustain you during your lifelong learning. Some of you will have been contacted, and most of you have completed the National Student Survey, which is another annual monitoring. One of the things that this university has also done very well is climb in the league tables. You have gone up an impressive 68 places in the Complete University Guide, and part of that was a result of the quality of our teaching. I've mentioned a few of our community links. There are many more that I could wax lyrical about, but you're probably already thinking already, when's she going to shut up? But we were delighted to be crowned Community University of the Year by the Daily Mail. So, you are catalysts for social change in the future. I congratulate you and hope that you enjoy today's ceremony and all the celebrations that are to follow. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Each year, the University honours selected individuals in recognition of their outstanding achievement or distinction by the conferment of an honorary award. This may be for their contribution to the educational or cultural well-being of society or to business, industry or enterprise, for academic distinction or services to academic disciplines of particular interest to the University, for public or community service that exceeds professional or job requirements, achievement in the face of disadvantage, or for an exceptional contribution to the University. It is a great privilege in this ceremony to award an honorary degree, which will be conferred by the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jenny Hyam. I invite the orator, Dr. Wendy Lecluse, Associate Dean and Head of Childhood and Education Studies in the School of Social Sciences and Humanities, to present the honorary graduate to the Vice-Chancellor.
Vice-Chancellor, the Senate of the University of Suffolk has resolved that the award of Honorary Doctor of the University be conferred upon Michael Reid, MBE. Michael Reid is an international medal-winning Olympic swimmer and a champion of charitable causes. Throughout his life, he has shown remarkable dedication to swimming communities across the world. He has supported and led many charitable endeavors, including his work with the Nico Nestor organization, where he created initiatives that provide opportunities for children to learn to swim, a skill that not only promotes physical health and safety, but also fosters confidence and resilience. Michael is fond of saying that if you need something doing, ask a busy person. And in his case, he truly proves this saying. To busy, we also need to add determined. As a child, Michael was diagnosed with suspected polio. 7 years of his time at school would be centered around afternoons resting in bed. But when he recovered, aged 14, he fell in love with swimming, harnessed his determination, and never looked back. Michael became his school butterfly champion in 1959. He joined the Brighton Swimming Club at the age of 16 and became the youngest member of the club committee ever, and probably the youngest committee member in any swimming club in the UK. Just 5 years later, he became a member of the British Olympic swimming team. After school, Michael attended university, where he was the British Universities champion. Today, he continues to swim in European Masters events. He holds a number of Eastern County swimming records and is an inspiration to everybody who sees him early morning, during the week, at Ipswich Crown Pools, where he tells me he has now been given his own swimming lane. This brings me to Michael's love of Suffolk. As a swimmer, and in his long and successful career as a scientist in animal nutrition, Michael traveled widely, and he and his family moved house many times. When he was offered a job with Paul's in Ipswich, Michael decided to put down roots. He and his wife bought a house and raised a family, living and working in Suffolk for over 50 years. During this time, he has twice been voted Ipswich Sports Person of the Year and has represented Suffolk at royal functions, including a maritime reception at St. James Palace and Her Majesty the Queen's state banquet at Windsor Castle to commemorate the Entente Cordiale with President Chirac. In 2012, Michael was awarded an MBE in the Queen's New Year's Honours List for his services to swimming, bringing further honour to Suffolk. In 2003, Michael became a founder member of the Friends of Broomhill Pool in Ipswich, and then president of the Trust, which has successfully kept the plight of Suffolk's famous 1930s Olympic-sized Lido in the public eye for over 20 years. With funding of $10.5 million for its restoration, the Lido is now expected to open in spring 2026. The restoration of the pool, complete with heating, will give the local community the opportunity to enjoy swimming in the open air for 6 months a year. Speaking of heated pools, we come to Michael's love of open water swimming and his ability to plunge into much icier and wilder waters altogether. From the hypothermia-inducing waters of Loch Ness to jellyfish-infested seas and the heaving cross-currents of the English Channel, Michael's open swimming successes have seen him inducted into the International Marathon Swimming Hall of Fame and the International Swimming Hall of Fame. Today, he is recognized as one of the greatest open water swimmers in the world and has swum the English Channel over 30 times. All his life, Michael has given his indomitable energy to his sport and to the betterment of the lives of others. Always with natural enthusiasm, intelligence, generosity of spirit, and a strength of character that is inspiring and empowering to witness. There is not enough time here to list his many other achievements, but I would ask you to let the energy contained in this small snapshot of Michael's inspiring approach to sport, work, and life motivate, stir, and warm you. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Michael Reed, MBE.
Thank you. I'm walking across to a microphone so you can hear what I have to say, which is, Michael, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of the University Honoris Causa. My congratulations.
Vice-Chancellor, fellow graduands, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. First of all, I would like to thank you and the university for the great honour you do me today. I really am most grateful for this award. And I'd also like to thank my orator for her extremely generous words. I'm very flattered. Thank you. And I must thank the university for allowing me to stand at this podium. It's over 25 years since I last stood in this position with a captive audience. If I have one big regret in life, it was that I was never able to start a PhD and I had to settle for a master's degree. But as today's graduates will quickly learn, we don't always get what we want, and sometimes it's more important to put family and work in front of personal pride. Now, I know that you're all sitting here saying, gosh, I wish I was here last night. It would have been much more exciting with Kieran McKenna. But I can assure you, I've got something he hasn't got, and I'm about to give you the distilled wisdom of 80 years of experience. So kindly sit up, take notes, and for those of you who've already started your stopwatches, spoiler alert, the winning time is 6 minutes 50 seconds. And you don't need to wonder how lucky you are, because in the first draft it was 6 hours and 50 seconds. It's my great hope this evening that just my standing here will inspire at least one of you. That was how it happened to me. a bolt of lightning at school when I was 14. I had never participated in any sports, and the headmaster stood up in school one morning in assembly and said, "You'll all be delighted to hear that Tasker has been selected to swim for Great Britain." And I asked the student next to me, "Who is Tasker?" And they said, "That one there." And I said, "He doesn't look any different to anybody else." I'm quite certain I could do that. And I was a member of the Olympic team 5 years later. Secondly, I would like to say that I'm extremely relieved that my oration is not capped at either 150 words or 300, as I had to do in June. Conciseness is all very well, but I must confess that I found condensing 83 years into 300 words unbelievably difficult. For those of you with a calculator, it's 3.6 words per year. I've always been someone who collects quotations, and I'd like to share a few of them with you tonight. For those of you who are just about to start your new careers, the world falls to the feet of very few of us, and in my experience, there is no alternative to being ambitious, to hard work, and to setting high goals. I do honestly believe that what you put into this life, you will get out of it. One of the top golfers, on hearing someone close to him say, "Gosh, that was a lucky shot," turned around and gave them the reply, "It's a funny thing, but the harder I practice, the luckier I become." And I would urge you all to take note of that very astute comment. In my own sport of channel swimming and open water swimming, we have a saying, "Nothing great is easy." And again, if you're hoping to succeed, I would encourage you to take note of that. There are no easy paths to greatness. I always say to those attempting a channel swim, just keep putting one arm in front of the other until you reach the stand on the other side. And quite honestly, no matter how short your swim, it still takes enormous courage to jump off a boat at 1 a.m. in the morning into the pitch dark, into an unknown depth, into the icy channel. My third piece of advice to you would be to always remember that you have to be in it to win it. Someone has to get to the top, so why can't it be you? Don't be frightened to stretch yourselves. You'll be amazed to discover how elastic and versatile you can be. But again, remember always to be nice to people as you go up in the elevator. You may well meet them on the way down again. Piece of advice number 4, never give up. Let that decision come from somebody else. Accept it when it's given. There will always be another chance. Some people live by running after time, but they never manage to catch it even when they run. Others look only to the future, forgetting to live in the present moment, the only time that really exists. Here I am. It's really me. Everyone has time equally. No one has more or less than 24 hours a day. The difference lies in what each of us does with that time. And I say to you, do what you love and love what you do. We must learn how to take advantage of every moment because, as John Lennon said, life goes on while we plan for the future. And my final piece of advice to you is very appropriate for the present time. We've heard so much about it in recent weeks. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel, so they say. My advice to you is beware the light at the end of the tunnel. It may just be an oncoming train. not the end which you are praying for is in sight. Thank you for listening to me. Try and enjoy this wonderful life which is ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. We now move to the conferment of awards to our students. This is one of a number of congregations during which more than 5,300 students will have been given their awards. Before proceeding, it is necessary for me to read statements of authority for the conferral of the awards that will be made today. I confirm that all eligible candidates have met the regulations and requirements of the awarding bodies and are therefore eligible for their awards. By the authority of the University of Suffolk Senate, all candidates presented at this ceremony in person or in absentia will be conferred or granted the degrees, diplomas and certificates to which they are entitled. I now invite Dr. Joe French, Professor of Social Work and Postgraduate Research in the School of Social Sciences and Humanities, to present candidates from the school for their awards.
Good evening, graduates, family and friends. On behalf of the School of Social Sciences and Humanities and all your lecturers, I would like to say how incredibly proud we are of all our students graduating today and offer our heartfelt congratulations on your immense achievements. Well done. We will now move to the presentations of candidates for their awards. I invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jenny Hyam, to confirm their awards. Okay, I have the pleasure in presenting the candidates from the School of Social Sciences and Humanities for the awards for which they have qualified. For the award of Certificate of Higher Education in Childhood, Rufa Herbert. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education in Child Development and Developmental Therapies, Bibi Jasmine Hokim. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Childhood, Holly Grimsey. Bethany Ann Ireland. Champagne Pujampa. Samantha Louise Ritchie. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Childhood and Family Studies, Sophie Davidson Knock. Monica Nicoletta Lazar. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Childhood, Disability, Health and Wellbeing, Jasmine Baker. Esther Louise Jacobs. Stella Kirk. Katie Milton. Regan Sophia Mia Thompson. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Childhood Education, Joanne Elizabeth Bennett. Henry William Kiddy. Susan Philippe. Elizabeth Smith. Tom Stanley. Oscar Stokes. Sophie Thomas. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Childhood Primary Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Alice Louise Adams Davis. Anna Barber. Neve Berman. And the next candidate is the winner of the Best Dissertation Award for Childhood Roots, Daniel James Clover. Stefan Gaylard. Ella Harris. Emily Mary Dewars. Lily Alice Lloyd. Evie Millis. Madeline Mitchell. Ellie Moore. Lucy Freya Robinson. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Early and Primary Education Studies, Sophie Louise Hack. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Early Years and Primary Practice, Venetia Chavda. Jenna Clark. Sophie Alice Clark. Gemma Collis. Olivia Keeble. Callie McIver. Natasha Noble. Kaylee Reynolds. Helen Rinder. Maria Laura Salvatierra Ruz. Crystal Santos. Katie Sawyer. Ryan John Spurgeon. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Special Educational Needs and Disability Studies, Kenzie Daniel. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Counselling, Denny Abbott. Sarah Baines. Annie De Silva. Kerry Davis. Pauline Dinopoulos. Hannah McCarthy. Danielle Rowe. Kirsty Taylor Warren. Renee Warrington. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Social Work, Emily Bartlett. Rosamond Dakova. Amy Drew. Charmaine Ellis. Kirsty Everdeen. Imogen Forbes. Eve Hardwick. Tracy Howard. Emma Howlett. Nicola Lovell. Unity Nozizwe Majorara. Sophie Monday. Marita Osmani. Amanda Parrott. Lauren Dana Poffley. Sarah Ross. The next candidate is the winner of the Social Work Prize for Excellence in Research, sponsored by Suffolk County Council, Emma Smye. Emma Treday. Deanna Kaylee Warner. Hannah Young. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Academic Practice, Charlie Beer. Heather Bishop. Tony Brown. Philippa Cancel. Faye Elizabeth Clark. Imogen Diggins. Obina Eji Ogu. Craig Hoskin. Jane Marie. Joseph Purdy. Vanessa Sharp. Darren Stewart. Stacey Ann Giselle Tennant. Anthony Weeks. For the award of Master of Arts in Childhood Studies, Harry Das. Steph Hanratty. Avani Patel. Avani. Omar Baraji Rich. For the award of Master of Arts in Education Studies, Hannah Barton. Rebecca Chitty. Yasmin Otter. Hannah Ray. Daisy Robinson. Geraldine Michelle Rumbold. Mark Slade. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Counselling, Ruth Elizabeth Newman. For the award of Master of Science in Cognitive Behaviour Therapy and Counselling, Anne-Marie Anderson. Natalie Casey. Shell Luxton. Fiona Kendra Beth Oldman. Rachel Regina Pooley. Vimala Ramalingam. Chloe Stannard. That completes the presentations from the School of Social Sciences and Humanities. Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, and congratulations to all our new graduates.
I now have pleasure in inviting one of our new graduates, Henry Kiddie, to address the congregation.
Vice-Chancellor, graduates, guests, I have the pleasure of giving the vote of thanks on behalf of graduates from the School of Social Sciences and Humanities here today. I have enjoyed my time at the University of Suffolk, getting involved with wider university life through my roles as student ambassador, course representative, and my involvements in the Students' Union. It's wonderful to come together to celebrate our successes and achievements from the past 3 years. Looking back, it's certainly been a bumpy ride, and with many highs, but also many lows. But we've made it to the light at the end of the tunnel. I would like to give thanks for the support and guidance we've received from our lecturers, dissertation supervisors, and academic skills advisors. Without all of you, we wouldn't be standing here today. I'd particularly like to thank Dr. Mariana Stella for always going above and beyond to support and encourage students and knowing when chocolate is required. I wouldn't have been able to get through my degree without the support of my family. Their infinite love and encouragement gave me the boost I needed to get to the end of each assignment during times even when I didn't believe in myself. I will forever be in debt to my sister Emily, who has been one of my biggest supporters. Thank you for all the hours you have given up helping me and encouraging me. And now to show our appreciation to our parents, partners, family, friends, tutors, and everyone who has helped us along the way, could I please ask all graduates to stand up and join me in a round of applause. Thank you, and I wish everyone the best of luck for the future.
Thank you, Henry. We're now approaching the end of the graduation ceremony, which will be formally closed by the Deputy Vice-Chancellor. Please can I ask graduates and guests to remain where you are while the procession leaves the stage. Our stewards will then direct you accordingly.
Well, what a fabulous graduation ceremony. Congratulations to all our graduating students, family and friends who are here. So thank you for all coming, and congratulations to everyone who has received an award today. I hope that as we are proud of you, you are also proud to say that you are now a graduate of the University of Suffolk. This means you become a member of a distinguished global family of about 35,000 Suffolk graduates. Our graduates go on to a huge variety of exciting, rewarding adventures throughout their careers and beyond. We ask you today to continue to be our best ambassadors, to embody our transformational ethos, to share your experience and stories with others, and to spread the words of the University of Suffolk. Please stay connected to our university through our alumni relation department, the team who is here tonight and who will be in contact with you over the next couple of weeks. By staying in contact, you can access benefits and services which can continue to help you develop networks and achieve your goals. Your support will help our university to continue to thrive. You can inspire our current and future students with your career journeys and highlights. You will forever be part of the University of Suffolk alumni community. If you can, please stand and remain in your places to watch the stage party leave. I have the pleasure to declaring this congregation closed.